Let's look at how to complete engagement rubric, or ER forms, in the DRC Insight portal. For a student whose level of cognitive development would be considered awareness and is unable to participate even minimally in the performance tasks at the less complexity level for any standard within a content area, the IEP team may consider using an engagement rubric to measure a student's engagement and attention to academic activities. A student for whom the engagement rubric is appropriate must use the engagement rubric for all content areas assessed at their grade. The student's level of engagement with each content area's academic activity should be documented on separate engagement rubrics. Students participating in the waAIM via the engagement rubric must be presented with one academic activity for baseline and one activity for final for each content area. The activity should be presented to the student alongside his or her peers. The academic activity does not need to be aligned to any standard, just the content area. In the DRC Insight portal, go to My Applications and select Student Performance Data. The application opens to the Not Started tab and displays the list of students and the forms they were assigned in registration. Enter the student's name in the search bar. Search for the form in the results grid, or select the engagement rubric form for the desired subject from the Select Forms drop-down menu. Click on the student's SSID. Click the Begin Assessment button. Fill out the beginning of the year fields to capture the student's baseline information. Fill out the end of the year fields to capture the student's final information. Note that you are required to respond to every part of every item. This includes selecting applicable descriptors for each of the 4 engagement levels, or selecting not applicable if none of the descriptors apply to the student. When you are finished with the beginning of the year information, click Save to set the status of the assessment as in progress. If you are finishing the end of year information, click Complete Assessment to set the status as ready to submit. Note that the Complete Assessment button will not be activated until all questions have a response. Engagement rubric forms in any status can be resumed and edited until the end of the testing window. This concludes the training on completing engagement rubric forms. If you need further assistance with this process or with using any of the applications in the DRC Insight portal, please contact DRC's waAIM Help Desk at waAIMHelpDesk@datarecognitioncorp.com or 800-569-2667.